Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It is Wednesday morning, as always, a coffee kind of morning. I wanted to go over some great album finds that I picked up yesterday. I was in a little bit of a mellower, different mood, so some of the stuff I'm going to show you is a little different than what I normally would have picked up. I mean, it's still in the rock era, rock genre, but maybe a little more mellow that I normally would have picked up. But all great albums, and happy to find them. Before I get into everything, though, please hit the like and subscribe button below. Thank you to all that have liked and subscribed so far. I greatly appreciate it. Want to continue to put great content out there to be informative and to show you guys some great bands and artists that I have in my collection. It's because of you guys, your likes, your subscriptions, your wonderful, wonderful comments that keep me going, keep me motivated to do this kind of thing. And thank you so much. Excuse me, I'm going to have one more sip here. So we'll start off with this one here. This is Barabba Jaggal by the great Donovan, or Barabba Jaggal performed by Donovan, as it says. Beautiful album, sounds really, really good. Donovan's wonderful falsetto, vibrato, if that's what you call it, vocal style. Also, this one rocks it out a little bit as well, as he fronts the Jeff Beck group in a couple of tracks. So it's the seventh album by the legend Donovan from 1969. So from 1969, he already released 7 albums, which is remarkable. Combination of folk rock, psychedelic rock, for sure. I Love My Shirt is a classic psychedelic track. It's almost campy in a way. Really, really good. As I said, he fronted the Jeff Beck group with the title track, Barabba Jaggal, sorry, and also Trudy. So a couple of tracks that rock it out for sure. It's a great combination of different, again, campy songs, rock songs, psychedelia, his classic vocal style. It's a great album. Check out Barabba Jaggal by Donovan. Next, great Canadian rock band Prism. Of course, someone put a record store sticker right on the cover. At the time, this was $3.99. I don't know what year that was. But this is Prism and Small Change. It's on the, and I've got to get more inner sleeves as well. It's on the Purple Capital label. But great rock band, Prism. I really like them. They're more arena rock, although this one, they changed their style up a little bit. But they're arena rock type of band. It's the 5th album by them, released in 1981. Don't Let 'Em Know is a big single. Also one of their more commercially successful singles, as Don't Let 'Em Know reached the States and charted in the States. Also, Turn On Your Radar was another charter in the States as well. Great album, great band as well. If you like straight ahead rock and arena rock, Prism's the way to go for sure. And again, the A&A record label at $3.99. This one was $5.99 in the store, so not bad. The wonderful lead singer of Cars, or The Cars, Benjamin Orr, put out his The Lace, his one and only album. Unfortunately, he would have passed away with pancreatic cancer, I believe it was. But amazing vocals. This is on the Elektra label. I've yet to clean these as well, so But beautiful, beautiful album. Very Cars-like from what I was listening to, which is not a bad thing. I think it's hard to step out of that role unless you completely change your musical style, but it's got that same Cars formula feel to it. But a wonderful, wonderful album. 1986 release. Again, the only studio album by Benjamin Orr. Stay the Night's the big single off of it. Again, excellent vocals. Cars formula in the music. Great musicianship. Really, really good sounding album. Again, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Mott the Hoople live. It's on the Columbia label. Happy to find this one for sure. Love Mott the Hoople. Mott the Hoople, 1974, recorded during their debut U.S. performance at the Uris Theater in Broadway. Would also be one of their last performances as they broke up not too long after that. Queen was the opening act, believe it or not, at the time. Pretty amazing. I don't know how that would turn around now if Mott the Hoople was still around, whether Queen would be the headliner probably. I don't know. Mott the Hoople was a great band back then. Great band. You've got Mott's staff of that was the management team. You've got where is it here? So you got Ariel Bender on guitars and vocals, Dale Griffin on drums and vocals, Morgan Fisher on piano and vocals, and of course the great Mott, Ian Hunter on vocals and rhythm guitar. You got Broadway, all the way from Memphis, Sucker, Rest in Peace, All the Young Dudes, Walking with a Mountain. Then you got Sweet Angeline, Rose Medley, Jerk and Crocus, One of the Boys, Rock and Roll Queen, Get Back, Whole Lot of Shakin' and Violence. Awesome live album by the great Mott the Hoople. Another solo album by Deep Purple bassist Roger Glover. This is Elements. It's a great album. He's a very talented guy, Mr. Glover. Producer, of course, awesome bassist. Elements is his second studio album, second solo album by Roger Glover, again, Deep Purple bassist, Rainbow bassist as well. Main concept is based on the four elements, so you got earth, wind, water, and fire. Features Mickey Lee Mickey Lee Soul, sorry, one of the founding members of Rainbow. So there's that connection again with Rainbow. Great progressive rock, hard rock album. Really, really good. You got Roger Glover playing synthesizer, bass guitar, of course, percussion, sitar as well, acoustic guitar, backing vocals. Simon Phillips on drums, Mickey Lee Soul on piano, organ, and percussion. Graham Prescott on electric violin and clarinet. Ronnie Asbury on sax and flute. Martin Birch on acoustic guitar, backing vocals. Lisa Strike on lead vocals, and Helen Chappell on lead vocals. So great couple of beautiful sounding female vocalists on this one. Really, really good stuff. Really good stuff. I'm really pleased to find this one. I looked at it a couple weeks ago, and I should have picked it up back then, but I found it again. Just picked up this gentleman's latest release. His latest album. Well, I found his first solo album in Dennis DeYoung and Desert Moon. Styx vocalist, ex-Styx lead vocalist. You've got, yeah, it's really, really good. Dennis DeYoung, vocals, keyboards, and percussion. Tom DiZialio, I think that's how you pronounce his last name, on guitars. Tom Ratik on drums and percussion. Dennis Johnson on bass guitar. And Steve Eisen on saxophones as well. Yeah, it's debut album released in 1984. One of the most successful solo albums of all the Styx members. Tommy Shaw's put out albums, and J.Y. Young has put out albums. This is the most successful album to date before his latest release. It reached number 24 in the Billboard charts, and Don't Wait for Heroes is the single off the album. So again, really happy to find this one. Amazing vocalist in Dennis DeYoung. It rocks it out. It's got great harmonies, beautiful sound, awesome stuff. And I've got a lot of solo albums. This one here, again, someone's put a sticker on the album. I don't think I can take it off. I'm always worried about taking these little stickers off here. But this is Jon Anderson, of course, of Yes, in the City of Angels. Beautiful, beautiful album. His vocals are so amazing, so amazing. This is a more laid-back pop type of album than his previous releases, but it's also came with a lyric sheet. I don't know if you can see the embossed picture of him in the middle there. But what a beautiful, beautiful album this is. Pretty much features all of Toto on this one. You've got, so 1988 release, 9th album by him, 9th studio album by Jon Anderson. Hold On to Love is a single off of it. Again, all the Toto members are on there. The Jeff Porcaro brothers, and yeah, it's so good. Steve Lukather is on there as well, playing guitar. Great, they're all studio musicians, mainly from Toto. And of course, it doesn't list them in here, I don't think. Yeah, but a great studio album by Mr. Anderson, minus the little sticker in the corner there. But again, a little different than what I love. Yes, I love Yes, and I love Jon Anderson. Happy to find this one. Happy to find this one. This one's definitely out of my element a little bit. This is, and I've looked at these guys every time I go to that store, and I look at them and I pick them up and I put it back, pick it up and I put it back. But I took the plunge today. Before Kenny Rogers was the big star that he was in a little band called the First Edition. So this is Kenny Rogers and the First Edition's greatest hits. They could rock it out when they wanted to. kind of progressive as well. Of course, you got folk rock and country rock in there as well. But you got Ruby, Don't Take Your Love to Town. But You Know I Love You. Just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. That's a great, great track. Mama's Waiting, Heed the Call, Something Burning, written by Mac Davis. Reuben James, I Believe in Music, again Mac Davis track. Love Woman, Tell It All Brother. Great, great album by the great Kenny Rogers, and the first edition. This is on the Reprise Records label. Yeah. Happy to find that one. Again, finally glad I took the plunge and picked it up. There was another one there. I may pick it up next time. More of a studio album, but yeah, just Ruby, Don't Take Your Love to Town, and just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. Is worth the price of admission on this one for sure. And finally, great Canadian in-your-face rock and roll king. This is the Pat Travers Band, Heat in the Street. Blistering rock, amazing guitarist. Of course, Pat Travers famous for Boom Boom, Outgo the Lights. It's on the Polydor label. 1978 release. Again, great in-your-face rock, amazing guitarist, great riffs on this one as well. And yeah, awesome stuff. So there you have it. There's some great finds, some a little different. A lot of solo albums, which is cool to discover. I love the bands that these people are in, so it's cool to see what they do on their own. And of course, the Kenny Rogers one was a little departure from what I'm normally into, but I love these guys. Remember watching them way back in the day. And again, just all kinds of stuff. Of course, Pat Travers. I've got quite a few Travers albums. And anyway, there you have it, guys. I'll be back again soon with the R's, probably the next day or two. And that's going to be a two-parter for sure. I know one band's going to take up most of the album. Sorry, most of the session on this one. But yeah, it's going to be probably a two-parter on this one. But a lot of great bands in the R's coming up. That'll probably be on the weekend, I would think. And anyway, guys, enjoy. Get out there and dig. Stay safe. Love you all. And take care. Bye now.